Hello, everyone! How are my delicious emergency rations in the snack pack doing today? Today we are going to be playing some Fatal Frame. I hope everyone had a lovely night. Thank you everyone who decided to... Hi, Afron! I hope everyone who decided to stick around for movie night yesterday had a lovely time. I'll send random your way if I see him then. Oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. But for those of you... Hi, House! How are you? But I sincerely hope that everyone had a fun time with movie night. I think we had like 10 or 11 people at one point. Snuggles enjoyed it. I am so happy to hear. But we really wanted to make sure that people had a really good time with it. The last one went really well. It was very entertaining. I am so glad! We just really wanted to make sure that people had as much fun as we could. Also, I just thought it was really good. I really like comics. So I was super happy to see that it was just a really fun one. I'm good. I hope you're excited for Monday, and I saw you guys were doing movie night. Oh, hello friend, how are you? Hi, Tired. I am super excited for Monday. Also for everyone else, so this Monday I am actually going to be playing with Howls and Howls. Spooky and Chill also hopping in. I know at least me and Howls are playing. If Spooky and everyone else could play, that would be awesome. Oh, I should probably move over to the correcting. Hold on. Yay! So I think the last time that I played with people was when we did community night. But yeah, I am super duper excited. I had fun as someone who is... I found this effigy on the floor. Oh wow, it took us all the way back here. Holy crap. Alright, well, we'll go back a bit. This is fine. It is fine. What will y'all be playing? We are going to be... You guys are not all idiots. You all are fantastic. We are going to be playing some Dead by Daylight. All of us are really big fans of Dead by Daylight. And they are going to help me learn how to be a survivor and be a killer better. Because, as we have all seen, I struggle. Especially when I am a survivor, I feel like. So, we are going to be playing that tomorrow. I am super duper excited. Speaking of the movie night, so I'm super glad that we all had a fun time with... You must not allow yourself to be taken by the Blackwater. Sure, why not? Man carrying a reliquary. Alright. Yes, it will be very fun. I am very excited. Where does this passage lead to? I don't know, but we're gonna find out, friend. So, for our next movie night, I was thinking about us... What are we taking? Pictures? Huh? Who? Pictures? What are we taking a picture of? Wait, no, darn it! She left. Done. For our next movie night, I was thinking possibly watching a holiday movie. So I know like a movie that I am a super huge fan of is Klaus. It is just a really sweet Christmas movie. But we are going to be running a poll to see what other people want to watch, because we want to make sure that everyone has a good time with these movies. So we are going to be trying that. Hi, Berto! Hopefully you don't mind me asking about your sugar levels from one diabetic to another. We have to watch out for each other. I never mind you asking. Give me one moment. Let me open up my app. How am I doing? My glucose is currently 81. It is in range, and we are doing great today. I just ate a gummy eyeball, so that might lift up a little bit. But all I have really eaten today is like a fruit salad and then a salad. So, hopefully it's good to go. But I am doing well, Berto. How are your sugar levels doing? For everyone that happens to be diabetic, absolutely keep an eye on one another. It helps us stay safe. Where am I going? I am super not good at keeping an eye on where I am supposed to be going in this. Okay, this way. We are going this way. I'd love to watch you one of the Christmas movies or Grandma Got so there's Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer so you can finally get to silver and gold. You can sing that whenever I play some Nautica. It feels like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is the one that is currently winning out. on stuff that we should be watching. So we will do the what is it called? We will do the poll and see what people like. But so far it seems like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is up there. Also, there's nothing that says we cannot do. Okay, I need to take my heart deep into the water. Deeper, deeper, and deeper. My rebels are in the 105, but I got me a cream cheese spiced pumpkin muffin. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Why are you still making me take... Why can I not close the camera? Okay. But that sounds amazing, Boto. That sounds so tasty. What? Open? I am slightly concerned to open this. Cream cheese pumpkin spice muffin just sounds incredible. I want muffins now. Not being able to eat gluten has really messed with me there. This hand looks like it has the plague. That's not good. Is that the anime one or the old stop motion one? I don't know which one it is. The pole, you say, the North Pole. I've only ever watched the stop motion. The old stop motion one is excellent. Well, it sounds like we are gonna have to watch the stop motion one then. Annabelle's Wish. Ooh, what's Annabelle's Wish about? I have never heard of Annabelle's Wish. I mean, there's also the thing of we might just do it because it is the holiday season, and you guys know me. I love Santa. I love Christmas. It is fantastic. Like, for all that I am spooky and everything, and I am like agorable. Thank you so much to Knight for coining that term. As much as I like agorable things, I love Christmas. I think Christmas is just great. So I am not opposed to doing like 2 movie nights or doing like an extended movie day to where like if we take like a Saturday and just all before stream we just all hang out in the Discord and stream movies and make hot cocoa. Like, that just sounds great to me. I don't know if anybody else would be interested in that, but that sounds fantastic to me. I wonder if we can watch a few old, because I think they're shorter. That could work. Well, I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. This is awful. Oh crap, she's alive! It's still a bit warm for hot cocoa in Florida, but fair is fair. Then you have cold cocoa. You just drink chocolate milk, it'll be fine. Just... How are you okay? You're melting.
Stay with me, Haruka.
Wake up! Whack! Just smack her. You make a valid argument. Yay! Not necessarily for the holidays, but Violent Night is a Oh, hello. Violent Night is a city gory Santa action movie. I mean, that sounds great. Yo, stop that. Friend, get out the way, please. Oh, crap. Come back here. Oh, wow. I forgot how long this film takes. You know, I really should have been prepared. Yeah, stay down. Be on the floor like a wiggle worm. Open the door. Get on the floor. Oh crap, come back here. Get off of the ceiling! I said get on the floor! Remind me to send you a frozen hot cocoa recipe. Is frozen hot cocoa not just chocolate milk? Is that not all that is? Like, don't get me wrong, I would also like to know this recipe. But is that not what that is? I agree though, all of these girls have debate. Makes me think of people asking for chocolate milk. Chocolate milk at the restaurant, but hot. And the waiter is like, yes, we have chocolate milk. We have hot chocolate. I'm just saying, hot chocolate is great. One of my moderators found me sugar-free hot chocolate. And it still raises my blood sugar a bit because it is chocolate, but it does not have extra chocolate, which is extra sugar added, which is really nice. Or listen to Tim Minchin's White Wine in the Sun and cry. Phineas, my friend, I have no idea what we are talking about. I'm interested to know, but... Yes? Do we get to zoom in on your boobs as well? I would like it if we didn't.
I was sent here to come and look for you.
She looks like she's wearing pajama bottoms.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, right. So, so we have talked a fair bit about this throne. My social media manager. So I used to have something on the throne, and like a day after I put it on there, the social media manager messaged me and she's like, "Hey, I need you to go ahead and take that one off." And I was like, "What? Why? It's so cute." At which point she sends me a picture of like the order number, and she's like, "I already ordered that for you because I thought it would be really cute for you. So I need you to take it off because you don't need two of them." So I put it into the Discord, and it is on Blue Sky. So I put them on both of those, but I have like a super soft squishy kitty paw to sit on now, and it is adorable and I love it. But I meant to put this into the just chatting as well. Where is it? So the moment I got it, one of the kitty cats was just like, "Oh, this has to be mine. I love this. Hi Daph, how are you?" It's not that I wanted to zoom in on the mountains, I just figured we would. So if you guys are in the Discord, you can see how I got this thing in the mail today, and then immediately the cat was just like, "Oh, so this is mine, right?" And I was like, no, it's mine. So I had to have another moderator pick it up. That way I could move. Map? No. I am trying to adjust the camera. But how are you today, Def? Alright, there's gotta be a way to do this. Is it this? No. That just opened up Steam. Oh. I apologize, everyone. I'm trying to no, what does this do? That one? Perhaps? Settings? No. I'm fine other than that cryptid I saw. Which crypt did you see? Like, I already feel like I should apologize, but... Everyone, do we remember how I am supposed to get to, like, my items? The Santa Claus from 1994. Or we could do the classic Home Alone. Oh, yeah, my nightmares are always weird. What? Oh, hi! Nice to see you! I enjoy that we do not get more than, like, 2 steps away from these things. Yeah, I wonder how many people find me just from my dreams about my my stories about my nightmares. There's quite a few of them. Thankfully, everyone, thankfully, the new sleeping meds that I am on have helped so significantly. Y'all notice how her head is also highlighting? This girl is not alive. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. This person is absolutely dead. Hold on. I have heard about Homadon. I think I've seen that one, perhaps. The Santa Claus. Is that one with Tim Allen? Out of everything system, what's been your favorite game you can pick? Ooh, my favorite. That's a good question. Butto has a very good question of what is my favorite game. I feel like my favorite one is probably Silent Hill 2, and that is because it was such a formative game for me. Like when I was little and I was in school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I would grow up, and I said I wanted to be a Silent Hill nurse. And I feel like it really put me on the path of really enjoying horror, especially horror games. So I think it would probably have to be Silent Hill 2. I'm very, very glad that they redid it, because don't get me wrong, I love Silent Hill 2 with every fiber of my being. But you guys know how I feel about older games with the older cameras. They're rough. They're super duper rough. So I'm glad they did the remake. That way people can get into Silent Hill. But I would say if you can handle how bad the old cameras are, absolutely the original Silent Hill 2. Like, the first one was good, absolutely, but I think 2 is just forever have a special place in my heart. So I think, Butto, to answer your question, Silent Hill 2. Yes, that's the one with Tim Allen. Isn't Tim Allen, like, not a super nice person? What do you mean was little, you're still little? Why you gonna call me out like this? Just because I haven't grown since, like, hold on. I'm trying to remember how the American school system works.
Why?
At what age are you guys 10? Like, no, that. At what age are you 10? Perfect, yes. As you can see, I'm not great at English. At what age of 10 are you guys in school? English, work with me. What am I trying to ask? People did speak bunny. What am I trying to ask you guys? I feel like you guys will understand better than I do. What am I trying to ask you? Stop apologizing. I'm busy having an aneurysm about English. So being a short person, do you say when I was little or as I am today? At what age did we stop? I used to be smarter than I am now. Between like 3rd and 5th grade, depending on when you start. Okay, Madison understood what I was saying. Yes, so just because I stopped growing between like 3rd grade and 5th grade, I could not remember how to explain like the schooling system. Because your guys' schooling system is different than like, well, a lot of countries have different schooling systems, but I did not understand how to like explain what I was trying to say. I used to be smarter at one point. Oh, and she's gone. I have to find. We didn't even try to catch her. We just saw her running. It was just like, yep, bye. Bye, Felicia. There's an old handwritten note here. I must kill them all, every Steinman. I can't stand their eyes. I must gouge them out. They have seen too much. Oh, that's rough. Hi, Puppet! How are you? Also, Puppet, I saw the thing that you had posted on Blue Sky. For everyone. Oh, let go of me. Dishonor. How dare you? Puppet, if you wanted to go ahead and post that link in the general chat in my Discord, there is an artist that Puppet really likes that is doing an art giveaway for a winter scene. If you happen to have Twitter or X or whatever the heck it is called now, if they don't get like 10 applicants, then they're gonna cancel doing it. But if from what I saw, they are a really good artist. Puppet had made a comment about it on, I think it was Blue Sky. No, they made a comment about it on Puppet's personal Discord. So Puppet, if you want to post that, you can just put it in the general chat. That person is a really good artist, and they absolutely deserve more attention than what they are getting. So, Puppet, please share that. For you, he didn't see the sunset. Only I could see it. That's why I have to go alone. The light of the setting sun lives on in the mountain. I wish for you he could have seen it. Oh, it's the X button. That's what I am doing. The X button. Oh, but I have forgotten that I can do this. Okay, I think we want this one. We certainly have enough points for it. No. Back? Alright, camera. What are we doing? Absorption? As somebody who's been the tallest kid in his class ever since he started school, I would not know that issue. I hit 6 foot in 6th grade, so... Madison, you were the jungle gym at, oh good, hold on, I know the English word for this. This one. The recess. You were the jungle gym at recess. Upgrades the output potential. Sure, let's upgrade the output. Why not? I don't know what we're doing anymore. Oh, yes. We are absolutely going to upgrade the loading speed because that crap takes forever. Sure, we can upgrade more of this, I guess. Lenses. Okay, so we want to use the crush lens. We really are trying out English today. See, I don't know what's wrong today. You know, no, that's not true. I do know what is wrong. So, it's so fun listening you work through English. I need somebody to draw art of me just rapidly flipping through like a dictionary and a thesaurus trying my best. So something that I wanted to talk about is we have talked about how I have different disabilities, and I have EDS and I have fibromyalgia. And with barometric pressure changes, like if it's super duper heavy and rainy one day and then it's different the next day, it really hurts my body because pressure does a whole bunch to the fluid in your joints that kind of make it easier for you to move around, and the pressure changes that fluid. Hi, Secret! So today when I woke up, I slept until noon today to let you guys know how freaking sore I was. But I slept until noon, and one of the mods came and got me, and they were just like, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "No, not really." So they had to help me get out of bed, and they were just like, "All right, we're a little concerned about you." And it's like, "No, I'll be okay. I just don't feel good right now." Okay, lenses. What is this one? The restore lens. That sounds good. I don't want the stun lens. I feel like the stun lens does not help a whole bunch. So I think we're gonna do these two. But the moderators helped me get out of bed. They helped me get dressed and everything because I couldn't move. So again, thank you to the moderators. Without them, I would not be here. But they helped me get dressed, and when I got upstairs, they were just like, "Okay, so you are going to you're going to sit in the recliner, and you are going to snuggle with the kitties, and we are just going to keep like a bit of an eye on you and make sure that you are okay." So from like noon until like 20 minutes before stream, I was... What? Who? Huh? See who? What? Shush, I'm telling a story about difficulties with life. But yeah, so for a long time, I was just sat upstairs doing my best to be okay for the stream, because they were just like, "Are you going to be okay for stream?" And I told them, "Yes, I will be okay. I just really need some time to rest, because, oh boy, it was rough." So for everyone concerned, I am okay. I am alright. I just needed a whole bunch of time to relax before stream happened. Excuse me, get your hands off of her. Got it, canceling your vacation to Florida can't have you getting all wiki wacky on me. That is such a silly way of saying that. Can't have you getting all wiki wacky. Yeah, it was very, very rough. I'm glad you have a little support team. My mods are the reason that I am here today. She's for your hands only. I don't have a deep emotional attachment to Haruka, but you know, I am getting paid for her being alive. I think. Do I get paid for this? Is this a job? I'm not really sure. Get off of Haruka! She's already a ghost! Oh, you got a knife in your neck. You good? Probably not, but yes, it is very, very nice that the mods keep an eye on me.
Get out of here.
So they asked, like, you know, what do you need? We got me some food, so I had the salad and I had a little fruit cup, because those help. And then I just relaxed. I have eaten a gummy eyeball today, and one of the moderators is out and about right now. And when they come back, they are bringing me apples, so I can have apple slices with peanut butter. So, I'm doing better, but man, it was rough today. Here comes the sun and my pending doom.
Becoming a part of it, as if I were melting.
Melting!
Well, what's important is that you're
I love how he's not looking at her face, he is just looking at her boobs.
miracle you're not hurt.
It's kind of like you're a cute little grandma sometimes. Just curled up. Ah, my joints, my hip, my hip! So, thankfully, it has been a very, very long time since my hip popped out of place. But oh my goodness, there was a point where my hip popped out of place, and all of the moderators came around. They were just like, "Are you okay?" No, I am not. And it took us like an hour to get it popped back into place, but we were genuinely considering going to the hospital at that point, because they don't feel super comfortable pushing my joints back in for like the big joints. Like if it's my wrist or something, it's easy to do so. But for like my hip and such, it's kind of a hold me steady while I rotate and shift my body weight until it pops back in. And people hear it when the pops happen. Like, it's not like a quiet thing. Your joints popping in and out of place is loud. So, yeah, we have had good days and bad days. Today, nothing has popped out of place yet, knock on wood. So far, nothing has popped out of place. I have just been very, very sore. So I took some pain medication, and on Sunday, I am actually going to the doctor, and we are doing a clinical trial for my EDS to hopefully make that a little better. So we will see. Special thanks to the mods, Bishop, Rook, and Knight. Yes, very much a special thank you to all of our wonderful mods. Our mods are the reason that I get to be here today. This whole operation would not exist without them. So round of applause to them. Pressure mildly changes in you rapidly age for a day or so. Exactly. It'd be nice if like I could age and like gain some height. Like go through a second puberty would be real nice. I guess we should have a mod appreciation day. We absolutely should have a mod appreciation day. I think I would be uncomfortable doing that. Yeah. It is understand. He must be having a terrible nightmare. Wake up! Whack! Yesterday I thought I was going to have to be taken out to pasture and donated to the glue factory. Madison, I am so concerned, friend. They are your life support? Pretty much, yeah. Again, I could not do this without the moderators. So the way that all of our schedules work is the house is never empty. It is, so 3 of us work day shift. One of us is going to be moving to a second shift, and one of us works night shift. So at any moment, now mind you, this was not set up this way so I could like constantly have like somebody to keep an eye on me. That is not the case. But it just kind of has worked out this way. But at any given moment, the house is never empty. There is always somebody here to keep an eye on me. And there have been plenty of times to where they will just like get a text message in the group chat and it's just the word help. Oh, ma'am, you are a high schooler. Everyone, avert your eyes. No, this is not okay. No. Hold on. Oh goodness. Oh dear. No. This is inappropriate. This is a high schooler. My goodness, we're not gonna get through terms and conditions here. Both of my ankles shattered and then my hip popped. I thought I was going to die. Madison, I am concerned about you. I need you to be okay, friend. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Oh, hello! Alright, we got clothes on! Hooray! That was not okay. This is a high schooler. High school is the correct word, right? Or is it secondary school? What do you guys call it? High school? Secondary school? Continuous education? Third form? High school. Okay. Oh, and there goes the water. Woo, keep them clothes on. Exactly. We keep the clothes on. That dream, it was just like the memory I saw when I touched Haruka in that cave. Alright, phrasing. We did not touch Haruka. I need to know more. Maybe if I ask her. I don't want to go ask her. It is high school from 15 to 18. Oh, okay. Hey Haruka, have you seen my dead mentor? I haven't seen her in a while. Last time I saw her, she was drowning in a lake in a woman's boobs. Also, I enjoy how we just trusted this woman enough to leave her alone in this house. Did I go the wrong way? Hi, Def. You guys have kindergarten? Wait, you guys have kindergarten? That's a German thing. I didn't know you guys had that. Oh, that's cool. Kindergarten, grade school, middle school, and high school, then college. Oh yeah, your guys' college is really, really weird. From what I understand, you guys have to do like a bunch of extra random bullshit in college. Like if you go to university, like in a lot of other places, university is you just go for your major. It is, I am here for university to be an engineer. I'm going to do engineering. But for you guys, you have to do like a bunch of extra classes. That feels like a scam. That utterly feels like a scam for it to just be like, I know you're here to learn engineering, but for some reason, go ahead and take all of these English classes. Just, why do you guys have to do that? That makes no sense. Technically it goes pre-K. What is pre-K? Wait, how does pre-K work? I need age ranges, everyone. Tell me how long you guys are doing this for. Like, when are you doing these things? This leads to the bathroom. Okay, well, I don't think we need to go to the bathroom. Pre-K, elementary, middle, high school, and then college. Yeah, you're forced to take classes that have nothing to do with what you want. Pre-kindergarten. What ages are these happening? I'm so confused because, like, I know in certain Eastern Asian countries, like, I'm pretty sure in China, adaptive schooling can start at the age of 3, and that helps kids get like acclimated to being in a learning environment. Like, when do you guys start school? Also, high school, like secondary education and high school are not required in a lot of countries. If you like, for a lot of places, like your first bits of education are covered by the government, and then if you want to do secondary education, like a what you guys would call high school, then you have to like take exams to get into those, and for a lot of them they are specialized. So you can either do like one that is general, so like I'm trying to figure out how to explain this in English. So, like, say you go through, like, all of your random stuff into, like, middle school. When you graduate middle school in a lot of places, you have a choice. If you want to go to college or university, we call it university in most places. If you want to go to university, then you can go to a secondary school. The secondary school it teaches you a whole bunch of stuff that you need, and you cannot apply to a university without secondary school. So you'd have to pay for secondary school. And in middle school, you have to take all of these exams to get into a good secondary school. And you have like national rankings for a lot of them. So like you finish middle school. If you want to go to university, you do all of the exams. You go to your secondary school, you take all your exams there, and then you go to university. But let's say you finish middle school and you don't want to do any of that. Okay, then you just go into the workforce. So you don't have to go through secondary school. But let's say like you want to like go to a specific kind of thing. Like let's say you want to be like a chef. You can finish middle school, which is, it's more like primary school, but I'm trying to keep like it straight in my head of where things go. But for like, you will finish middle school, and then you can say, I want to go specifically to a specialized school. So you would go to a school that teaches you how to be a chef. And then when you are done with that, then you go into the workforce. So from what I understand, in America, don't you guys like have to do high school? Like you don't have a choice? Kindergarten happened to me at the same time as grade school, elementary school. And a bit into my middle school. I went there to be watched by, while my mom works, and she was a single mother. After school was out, went to kindergarten/daycare. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out what ages are here. So for me, kindergarten went from kindergarten up to 5th grade. Kindergarten is considered kindergarten up to the 5th grade? Now I'm confused. Then 6th to 8th was middle, and then 9th through 12th was high school. I didn't go to college. I went to a trade school and into an apprenticeship. Trade schools are our specialty schools. So can you choose to go from middle school to trade school? Or do you still have to go through high school? Yuri finds I'm waiting for everyone to explain. Yuri finds the missing Haruka Momose in a reliquary in a cave beneath the Shrine of Dolls. She takes the girl back to the shop. Haruka is in no state to talk and cannot explain what happened to her. That night, Haruka is visited by Fuyuki's ghost, which takes her back to the mountain. We went through all of this to get Haruka! Sorry, I was supposed to say elementary school went from Also, kindergarten is attached to your elementary. I had to finish high school but could take the smallest set of trade classes. I am having the hardest time understanding why your all schools are like that. Because it really feels like it is not setting you up for a good future. Like, wouldn't it make so much more sense if you could be like, hey, what is something that you enjoy doing? And then rather than having to go to high school and figure all that out, then just being like, I am going to go do this now? Like, what do you guys learn at school? Because I know there are like a lot of differences in schooling in other countries and in the United States. Like, don't get me wrong, like every country is going to have slightly different things, but like I feel like a lot of your guys' stuff is real different than what I am familiar with. All right, start the episode. Next. In the course of the investigation, Ren and Rui learn Keiji Watarai, a folklorist who settled on Mount Ikami. His writings are certain to be a treasure trove of information about the mountain and its peculiar folklore. Ren and Rui happen across a videotape that just may indicate the way of Watarai's residence. On the way, we're on the way. Because, like, for me, Fuyuhi took her own knife and Ruri attempted suicide. The ghosts of the Shrine Maiden appear on both occasions. Yes, have we not put together that the Shrine Maidens are just bad? Yuri spoke of a black box she found Haruka trapped in. Does the key to all these events lie in the mountain's dark past? A folklorist, Keiji Watarai, used to live there. His notes may shed some light on this mystery. The videotape Rui found is on his desk. It seems to be related to that folklorist. I should take a look at it. So, like, I want to provide some examples. So, like, for me, what I ended up doing... I accidentally touched my mouse and things started moving and I was very confused. Oh, hold on. We have a message from Madison. It used to be kindergarten to first grade was one school, and then it was second to third was another school, and then fourth to fifth were another school. We used to have 3 elementary schools when they closed down, so they dived... Wow, that is a lot. Holy crap. I sincerely hope that, like, these schools were close to one another. So, like, for me and my experience, I think we have talked about this. My day job is running the Bunny Annex. And by running the Bunny Annex, I work in a private sector, so I actually cannot speak about what I do. I wouldn't anyway, because it would help people find me. But as of right now, what I do is private sector. When I was growing up in my home country, we are not going to dox ourselves. When I was growing up, I got to the point of schooling where I could choose what I wanted to do. And I actually went into medicine. So I had a whole bunch of experience with medicine and learning about medicine and all sorts of stuff like that. So I know a lot about medicine. And I really like medicine. I have been told that if I ever wanted to go to the United States, which I love you all, no, perhaps a visit one day. But I don't want to live there. That place seems scary. I wish you all luck. I'm gonna do like the Hunger Games thing of like, you know, good luck everyone. I thank you all for feeding me information. All I see is the news that comes out and I am perpetually concerned for you guys. But I have been told like your medicine people play super duper good. Like it is still a good profession to be in the medical world outside of the United States. But I decided, like, after I had gotten out of my schooling, because I wanted to move countries, because, like, being a streamer was clearly not my full-time job. I did it for, like, a month before I got stuck. But for me, it was when I moved countries, a lot of those things didn't transfer from country to country. So if I wanted to, like, get all of those medical steps again, I would have to take all of the tests here. And let me tell you, I do not want to take all of my medical tests again in a different language. It was hard enough the first time around. I do not want to have to take those tests again. So I decided to just take all of my experience and move to a private sector, and I'm very lucky. I can work from home now. I do not have to see patients, but it is great. I love my job now. It is fantastic. They were actually all different parts of the island, but I guess technically closer. Madison, Florida sounds like a fever dream. Okay, there's a videotape and some notes on the desk. They seem related to Mount Ikami. Ah, yes, let me put the videotape up to my eyeballs and watch it that way. We didn't put this into a VHS player. Squish, 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 squish. Squish.
I don't remember seeing this house here before.
What time period is this supposed to be set in? Florida is indeed a fever dream. Amelia Island is just poorly built for the expanding population. Your population cannot expand. You're going to sink. For me, I was allowed to generalize classes like math, science, English, but so on, but you could take more specialized classes. Like I took generalized maintenance, some welding classes, and some engineering. But you could just go through and do nothing but general coursework and skate by. Why would you choose to do that? If you have the opportunity to take courses for useful skills, why wouldn't you?
Part of the floor is missing.
Like, I feel like that would just be a good idea. Like, if your school offers the opportunity... Hold on. Do you guys have to pay for high school? And if you have to pay for it, do you have to, like, pay for the generalized classes, for the specialized classes? Because I do not want to be inconsiderate about that. Like, if you have to pay for high school and the extra classes are more expensive, then yes, I can understand why you would choose not to do that. But, like, if it's not more expensive, if it's, like, all the same price, why would you not choose to do that? Depends on public or private. Pay for all schools. You guys have to pay for all of your schools? How much is tuition?
I'm on the second floor now.
I mean, the only thing I had to pay for was class dues at the end of the year for my senior year. But other than that, no, high school was free. Hello? Are we going to ignore the dude? Okay, whatever. This is why you died, friend. Not everyone wants those skills or classes. I had to pay for tools or some things, but for the most part, the classes were free. I am getting different answers here. Puppet, did you have to pay tuition for all of your schools? Because like I said, like, for a lot of things, in most countries, a lot of stuff is government funded. So, like, your taxes go towards that. Like, you can choose to go to private places. You can choose to go to private schools instead. And those are very expensive. But for the most part, like, everything is included. Like, you have to pay for uniforms and books and stuff like that in a lot of places. Like, uniforms are so expensive. I don't know if you guys have uniforms. Most countries have uniforms. They are so horrifically expensive. I went to public schools. You had to pay for public school? Holy crap, Puppet, I am so sorry. Mine was a public school. Yeah, I had to get uniforms for all the schools I went to. They sucked, I hated them. Yeah, most countries have uniforms. I think you guys often have different uniforms, but like in most countries, oh, hello, friend. Okay, there was no TV here. There was no TV, there was no VHS player. We just picked that stuff up and shoved it into our eyeballs and absorbed it. Photosynthesis. This is so stupid. My most public to all the private schools are religious and I will pass. Understandable. But yeah, like for a lot of countries, if you go to schools, most of them have uniforms and you have to buy the uniforms. And I never liked them because you didn't have much of a choice in them. Like, there were tiny variances, but it would be like, if you are considered feminine, you have to wear a skirt. And you could choose like a super duper long skirt or like a skirt that was supposed to go like past your knees. But like in most countries, the uniforms are required. And if you are considered feminine, you have to wear those. Like, you cannot wear the pants. And best believe, if you are considered masculine, you're not allowed to wear the skirts. It is very what is this one in English? Repressive? Hi, Chill! But yeah, no, it was not great. I hated wearing the uniforms, which is very funny because like my little character wears like a schoolgirl uniform now. But I hated it growing up because I really liked like running around and playing outside, and I always wanted to wear pants. And in schools you were not allowed to. You had to wear skirts. So I would wear like the super duper long skirts, but I am a klutz, so I would like constantly fall over all the time. It was really bad. Masculine Mountains. Yes. The high school I went to was a 4 high school in one because it was somewhat more focused. My part had brown, teal, blue, and red, all with khaki pants. That's interesting. I think there's just a bunch of things to pay for, like surprise, school shots, school photos, yearbooks, field trips. What are school shots? Also, I really appreciate you all educating me on, like, because America is huge. The fact that, like, you guys are multiple countries all, like, smooshed together, like, I imagine it would be different in different places. So, I know Madison lives in Florida, but I don't know where a lot of you guys are. So I really enjoy hearing about the different things. It is big as hell. It is. It truly is. I'm still stuck on what are school shots? And yearbooks. What is a yearbook? The medical shot? Don't you just get those at the doctor? Like, is that not a common thing? In a lot of countries, it is. When you are a baby, you'll get out of your shots. And then, like, at your checkups, because, like, you have to get checkups for out, like, most of your life. But we have, like, certain milestones in most countries where you have to go and you have to get pocketed. And it is just, like, to keep you up on all your shots so you do not get somebody sick. Yearbook is books with pictures of all the students that year. Why? Why do you just have books of all of the students? I forgot about the school field trips and that small stuff like elementary school and middle school. I'm very thankful that I grew up in a small town because my graduating class was only 210 people. Holy shit! Only 210! Oh my word! Oh, that is so many people! Every year, okay, every year, I had some shots in grade school, parents like them. I am stuck on 210 being considered small! Oh my goodness! Your country is so big! The graduating class at 400 people in 400. I don't think there were 400 people in my entire secondary schooling. 20 to 40 people in a class? Why? How does a teacher handle that? For trade school, I had tuition and books to pay for, plus having my own tools for some classes. But then when I did my apprenticeship, I didn't have to pay for it, but it was a learning work program. But I had on-the-job training, so I was working a job and working to my AP license. Sacred that? Okay, so like I can understand that. That just sounds like a specialized school. So your trade schools are specialized schools, but you cannot do them until after high school. Thousands of people? You were a village. Your high school was a village. Puppet suffers from the big city syndrome with way too many people. Too many people. Yeah, no, Puppet, I'm with you. I feel like at that point, how do you even like be a person? Like, how do you make friends if there's that many people? Zoo, I prefer to term zoo. My high school had like 1,000 kids or more. One of the towns I grew up in barely had 1,000 people. Holy shit! Oh my word! It was a big building going to classes all around. Musical is big. America. Oh, I was like, what musical? Like, I know there are jokes about, like, Americans just burst into song all the time, but, like, High School Musical was not a documentary, was it? I always thought the High School Musical was, like, a severe exaggeration of everything, but, like, oh my word. Chill, how about you? How big was your school? A diary found that the old inn mentioned their folklore. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to stuff and try to get past this. I have more information. What's this drama class? Like Shakespeare? To my knowledge, you had to pass high school before getting into a trade school because you needed your What is a GED? What's GED? Imagine if your school was an outdoor school like mine and it named an outdoor school? the hell is an outdoor school? Did you not have a building? I'm so confused. Do you not get roofs? Class for theater stuff. Oh, okay. I was able to transfer out to a smaller school. Puppet, I am so glad for you. I feel like I would have had panic attacks every day. General educational development. Can you go to general educational development instead of high school? What is that one? Okay. They say he didn't die or go missing, but he stumbled onto things in the mountain. Okay. The veracity of this is unclear. I looked into the videotape. Yes, we just cracked open the videotape and looked at it up to the right. The video is famous in occult circles. Dear Ruri Kagamiya, thank you for contacting us. The video you are looking for is no longer in print, but there are some copies in our warehouse. The video prompted a huge amount of feedback from customers. The tape was found near Rivera Mantikami. It is unknown who filmed it. There were many sections too damaged by the water to be usable, so we took what was left and edited it together. The master copy of the video was confiscated by the police. We had buildings. We had 8 of them that had classrooms, and the other 3 were an administration, cafeteria, and library, but the connecting hallways didn't have any walls. All of my schooling was in a single building. All of it. Yeah, you guys have too many people. You have so many people. They conducted a search of the mountain, but how do you guys govern being that big? They conducted a search of the mountain, but were unable to find who shot the film or even the house's location. Now that entering the unfathomable forest is prohibited, we advise you not to look into this on your own. Koji Kakimoto, Suigensha Film Division. I believe the building visible at the start of the video is the Shrine of Dolls. After that, we see what seems to be a cave, but it is hard to make anything out. From the Rajamura book scene in the house, it is likely that it is really of the... Alright. Room service. Tick. It is the equivalent to a high school diploma if you didn't pass high school or you dropped out. You can just take a test?
I've been trying to get in touch with you. I was worried.
What is the point of making you guys do the high school? Also, that's impressive if you just leave school and just take a test instead. Because, like, for us, we do have to take tests to show that we have passed. But, like, that would be incredibly impressive to just be like, I don't want to take all the classes. I figured this out on my own. Let me just take a test and be done with it. Why would you look down on that?
Who's the lucky bride?
Anyone I know?
The degree helps with job searching. Interesting.
I saw her picture.
Will you die with me?
This looks like one of the daughters from Resident Evil Village. So, like, if you get the high school degree, does that guarantee you a job? Because, like, for us in a lot of countries, once you finish your specialized schooling, then you pretty much, like, have a job lined up before you are even done. Like, once you go to graduate, you start applying to places before you graduate, and then at graduation, you normally, like, pick. It tells people you were smart enough to pass. Fair. My part of the high school that I was in was maybe 4 or 5 stories tall, and each floor had 4 or 5 classrooms on each side, and we had lunch at different times. Why did you have lunch at different times? Greasy Ari Village Sisters mentioned. I loved those. They were silly. The girls were very silly. I sent a picture of what my school looked like at the Discord. Too many kids. Diddy. Madison, this is a farmland. Madison, that is a farm. I'm unsure of the process of how you get it, but I believe you probably have to apply for a GED. Then you do some things paperwork-wise, and then you test. Why would you look down on that if you are able to pass? Welcome to Roro, Florida. Fair. 1 cafeteria for 4 high schools. I cannot imagine having too many children to go to lunch at once. These look like notes of Rui's. Maybe she dropped them. I wonder if it's okay to read this. Mr. Hojo often cries out in his sleep. He won't tell me much, but it seems like he has a reoccurring dream about the ceremony from his childhood. As a young boy, Mr. Hojo said he spent the summer with relatives at the base of Mount Kagiroi. He mentioned praying in an old house and a shrine on the mountain and some kind of festival he went to. Mr. Hojo doesn't talk about his past much, so what he has told me I remember clearly. Was he dreaming of that ceremony? I went to festivals as a child, but all I remember is having Do you guys have festivals in America? In a lot of countries, we have festivals because, like, we have, like... So, a lot of countries are old. America and Australia are not super old, so I don't know if you guys have festivals. But for a lot of times, it is, like, celebrating things from centuries ago. So lots of countries have festivals. Like, I know lots of Eastern Asian countries have them. Southeast Asian. Pretty much... actually, I think everywhere else has festivals. I don't know. We do, but not everywhere. What kind of festivals do you guys have? Like, lots of places have, like, fertility festivals or, like, harvest festivals. Harvest festivals, I know, are huge everywhere. From May 3rd to 5th, we have what we call the Shrimp Fest. Celebrating the shipping industry. That is a festival. It's a very silly festival. The shrimping industry. Oh, shrimping industry. I was ready to accept it. It was the shipping industry. Just, yep, shrimp and this. I don't know what those have to do with each other, but sure. He mentioned praying in an old house in a shrine on the mountain in some kind of festival he went to. Mr. Hojo doesn't like to talk about his past much, so what he has told me I remember clearly. Is he dreaming of that ceremony? I went to festivals as a child, but all I remember is having a good time. It doesn't sound like the festival Mr. Hojo dreams about is any fun. He often cries, "Don't look at me," in his sleep. He has always had the hard time with people staring at him. He especially dislikes it when women look at him for too long. I mean, same though. Please do not perceive me. He won't even look at Miss Kurosawa or Miss Kozukata in the eye sometimes. He doesn't have that issue with me though. Are the women he's dreaming about really that frightening? Yeah, women. Terrifying. Absolutely. Maybe I'll find out some more about that post-mortem photograph. Ow. Oh, alright, and we're here now!
Mr. Sakaki, he was helping you look for post-mortem photographs, wasn't he?
Yes.
He went missing.
Alright.
I'm just glad to know he's still alive.
Yep, he's fine, having a great time. I love how I walked out of the door and immediately ended up here. So I will not go into the kinds of festivals that my home country had because some of them are very, very niche. So you would absolutely be able to tell where I am from. But harvest festivals. Harvest festivals were always my favorite. Just because so many times there was so much good food. Like sweet potatoes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is called sweet potato in English. Sweet potatoes, especially like the roasted kind, are the best thing ever. I love sweet potatoes so much. Where am I going? Where am I meant to be? Well, we're going this way now. Okay, I must have gone the right way. We have a cutscene. Why does everyone wear vests? Like, I don't know when this came out, but I really enjoy like the visual kei style that is going on here. Hey Rui, the last time you walked off, something tried to kill you. Perhaps you'll get your butt back here. I love the low poly frames of the faces. Vest follows the rule of cool, same thing with smoking.
Talk to me. I'm not supposed to talk to the living.
Alright, screw you too, kid.
A man at last.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable with that statement.
You are a man, are you not?
I'm a girl.
Liar.
What?
I am.
I see. In that case, let us play.
You're a dude. No, I'm not. In all fairness, I thought it was a femboy as well.
This is an ethic.
I thought this person was just a very, very pretty femboy.
No. I'll make you take it.
To a very special viewer, please take your medicine. I am so jealous of people that can like put off androgynous clothing, because they look so freaking cool in it. They look so nice, especially people that are gender fluid. I am so jealous because, like, hey, I am pansexual. I like everyone. As long as you are an adult and you can consent, fantastic. But like people that are gender fluid, being able to go from looking masculine to feminine and then just like completely androgynous, it's like, you are so cool. And I want to be like, you're so bad. You look so awesome. Especially like if you can rock like a ball gown and then you can rock like a suit. Ooh, so good. So awesome. What am I doing? Search for Louis. There are dolls lined up. Well, we will do our best to find Rui, though at this point, Rui has become a problem. Because Rui just keeps running off. There are stairs. First, I have to find Rui. Oh, okay. Well. So, Rui has been turned into an effigy, which is not good. If she got turned into an effigy, we probably need to find her somewhere. But I do not see that specific effigy. Actually, that is a good question. How many of you decided to go to university or trade school? Be careful, Bun. You might want to wipe your face off from all of the drool. I am not drooling. I am appreciative. I really appreciate people that have like a super cool sense of style. Because like, I think the best way we can describe my sense of style is like pastel goth. Because I love pastel colors, but I love like creepy stuffs. So, what is the name of the shoes in English? Not, Mary Janes. Like, I like to wear Mary Janes. I really like to wear skirt. Like, now that I am, not, you know, a child anymore, I really like to wear skirts. But I also really like to wear, like, shorts with, like, stockings underneath. So I think those are very cute. I really like cute blouses. So like I like goth stuff, but pastel goth. So that is how I usually dress. But I love your emotes. They are so good. But like that's mostly what I wear. So like I would love to put off a suit, but I cannot put off a suit. As much as I would try, suits don't really come in my size unless they are like child sizes. So like it's easy for me to find clothing that is like pastel goth in my size, because like a lot of pastel goth merchandise, like goth and goth Lolita, they are very easy to find in my sizes, which is very nice because a lot of it is Eastern Asian inspired. So a lot of it comes in those sizes, so thankfully I can find it easily enough for me. It's a soil notebook. Hold on, we must read about the soil notebook. The children are playing. Sometimes I wake up at night feeling their presence. The following morning, dolls that I know I've put away have moved to someplace else. The more this happens, the more clearly I hear the sounds of playing, and the more often I have dreams where I am among the children playing with them. I can't make out the children clearly, but I think my late daughter is one of them. Last night, I felt like I was being watched. I awoke to find a white-haired girl staring at me. She said, "Don't worry, your daughter is playing with the doll you fixed." After that, she disappeared. To answer your question, I went straight to the workforce at 15 after graduating. I went full-time. I didn't go to college. Did you do GED to be done at 15? I was looking at crochet patterns because I have to think of Christmas gifts for my family, and I saw something that would fit for you. Let me try to find it again. Oh, I cannot wait to see! Those eyes. It's like she could see everything. She seemed to answer the very question that was on my mind. Is that reassuring for you to know that your daughter is gone? Like, are you fine that? I got a part-time job at 15, and then at 18 I went full-time. Oh, okay. I am sorry. Sometimes when I try to read English, like, so most languages are very different than how English operates. Most languages are like the absolute opposite of English. So when I try to read English sometimes, or speak it, I will have to like take a few moments to try to like make sure that I am understanding or like putting the words in the proper place, or otherwise like I feel like I end up talking like Yoda. Well, this sounds not safe for us. I'm sure Drury's here somewhere. You can skip college and GED right at our high school, but they can help. They can help. Interesting. Alright, where is Haruka? Pick up? We have to find Haruka somewhere. We have herbal medicine. So it says that Haruka got turned into an effigy, but I did not see anything about that. Oh, Rui. Sorry, we have to find Rui. Where is Rui? Open. Rui keeps just running off and trying to die. In your defense, I do say weird phrases and word things weird, so that's my bad. Look, I'm going to end up having all of my people just speaking utterly, like writing down with perfect grammar. That way I know what people are saying. To my moderators, for those of you that are in the chat, do we have apples yet? Because I would love apples with some peanut butter, pretty please. I am a hungry bunny. I found it and sent it your way. Thank you! I will take a look at that here in just a moment. There's a soiled notebook lying in the hallway. Maybe it belonged to a priest who lived here. Today's dream was stifling. It was night, and several men carrying a burning... Not yet, we will get them to you as soon as they are here. Thank you, Bishop! Several men carrying burning frames spent a long time exploring the area underneath the main shrine. They carried a huge reliquary underground, burying it where no one would ever find it. That white-haired girl was sleeping inside the box. She was waiting for someone, but it wasn't me. I didn't have what she wanted. At least I felt like I didn't. I remember feeling so incredibly sad when I woke up. Perfect grammar? What's that? Have you seen my text? It looks like English isn't my first language. I feel like I write English better than I speak it. Like, I am very, very proud of my writing. I feel like when it comes to my writing, like, I tried so hard for so long to learn the differences between certain things. So I am very, very proud of it now. What am I meant to be doing? In the meantime, I volunteer Afron as tribute. Afron, can I eat you? Afron's around here somewhere. Afron? Oh, Afron does not want to talk to me. Is no an option? I don't think I want to be here. What are we meant? Take picture? There was a small child who was saying lots of stuff to us. What am I meant to do here? Okay, I clearly see that there is a ghosty here. What am I meant to do with the ghosty? In what way do you wish for us to look at you? I am so confused on how I am supposed to get this. As somebody who comes from the southern United States, my English is questionable at best, thanks to the southern twang that I have picked up. Understandable. Okay, there is something here, but I do not understand how I am supposed to... Sure, why not? Ow. Thanks, small child. Well, since Madison here, it looks like... Since Afron isn't here, it looks like Madison takes their place. Understandable. Madison, what parts of you do I get to chew on? Well, we went this way, and it seemed like the small child did... It seems like a small child just jumped at us. Like, I feel like I can understand Southern not too hard, because, like I said, I learned a lot through King of the Hill. I feel like I have gotten very lost. Swizzle stick. It's nice knowing y'all. I guess my left arm is free. Hey! Take my legs from the knees down. I mean, Cinda is offering 2 legs from the knees down. Cinda has volunteered as tribute. Hold on, I know the perfect emote for this. Give me one moment. Where is it? Where is it? That one! I would love to keep my glorious thighs. Such wonderful thighs. Hi, Winter! I'm doing well, friend. How are you? Where were we supposed to find this girl? Check. Check what? I love the shotgun one so much. I am so glad we got the shotgun one. I am doing well. I am glad to hear it, friend. Okay, so perhaps we go back the other direction. She's doing fantastic. She's chewing on my left arm, apparently. I'm chewing on your arms. I am chewing on Cinder's legs. You are giving me so much food, which is necessary. I have not eaten nearly enough today. I should eat cheese. I love cheese. Do you guys like cheese? Halda is a fantastic cheese. Halda on bread would be delicious right now. I love the shotgun. It's a great shotgun. I love the shotgun very dearly. I do love me some cheese to shop a bit. Child, you are so uncomfortable. I have no desire to do that. Alright, where is she? There you are. Hello? You good? I can get some prosthetic legs. We can build him stronger, better than before. It'll be perfect. Inspector Gadget.
Now the main problem area is up here.
No problem. I love cheese, but I haven't had many flavors. So Halda is fantastic. I love Halda so much. I think what I'm trying to figure out what options you guys have available. Like, do you guys have cheesemongers? Like, you guys probably do. Like, do you have people whose job it is to be good at cheese? We would if we had the budget for it, so you would just get peg legs. It's a doll about the size of a child. Well, perhaps we don't mess with the child, though. We give you peg legs. You will get peg legs, and you will be thankful that we have those. We have shit tons of cheese. Oh, that's nice. The entire city of Wisconsin would probably have something to say about that. Well, good. I'm glad that you guys have them, because cheese is fantastic. Hello, child. Alright, hold on. I gotta, like, figure out how to get a picture of this one. Hey!
You really came for me.
No, I'm just going to tuck tail and run. Of course I did. Oh, Afron, thank you so much. Afron has paid their taxes. Afron donated on coffee. Thank you so much, Afron. I appreciate you. That is so sweet. Oh, and it makes a clip when that happens. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, sorry, I have so many messages. Wisconsin is like the capital of cheese in America. Sometimes in specialty grocers we have cheesemonger. Like, what kind of specialty? I might not be the best at geography, but I thought Wisconsin was a state. Am I wrong? I don't know. I am going to say this. You guys have so many states and places. Is Wisconsin a city or a state? Bishop, Knight, Rook, and Castle and I, we all do not live in America, so we try our best to know. It would be a state. I am a city goose. Understandable. State, if I'm not wrong, I am terrible at geography. It's alright, we're not great at it either. I will say, like, it has to be hard for you guys to run all of your places, because again, the United States is huge. What do your guys' tests look like when you have to do exams, like, about your history and everything? Like, because you guys haven't been around a supernova... Oh! Hello! How you doing, buddy? Ow. Ow. I am deeply offended at you. How dare you? There are so many things in this one. Hey, Dewey. No, Dewey. Let's not do that. Ow. I am very happy that I am playing this on easy mode, because it makes it significantly easier to not die. Get off of Rui! Rui did not do anything to you. You stop that. You come after me. Wow, I really should get better at dodging. Obo Mantisum? Yes. Well, considering how we have 21 of these. Sacred water. Purifying embers? Yes. Alright, we have done that now. I beg your pardon? You are making some very interesting sounds. Are you dead? Reach out and touch him. Okay. So, it honestly varies from grade to grade because some of the tests are stupid easy and others are obnoxiously complex. That would make sense. If we done them at all, I didn't have it our geography classes where I have a general state. Yes, Puppet Goose. Your goose was mentioned. When I was in school, it was standardized tests. They ranked you all the way from school to the rest of the country. Wow. There's room for 2 city geese in this stream. We can have lots of geese. The phrase, I am a people person, in English was always super funny to me, because then I saw somebody say, you know, I am a people person. Ah, yes, I am a geese goose. Like, the phrase never made any sense to me. So it was always funny. Like, now whenever somebody says, I am a people person, I just immediately hear, ah, yes, I am a geese goose. Alright, carrying on. Come on, Dewey. I know you just nearly died, but we have to keep going. I'm sure you'll recover from this horror. Honk. Oh, hello again. Puppet, those are so cute. Those are adorable. Puppet has sent me some crocheted bunnies.
You didn't keep it with you. My token.
No fair, I want to see. I will consider. They are very, very cute little, like crocheted bunnies that are just adorable. Oh, we have a new person to the Discord.
Yes.
Oh, Max joined us. I'm so glad. We are just waiting as all of the dolls happen. If I'm a people person, till said people talk to me, but that's probably got nothing to do with me being a jaded retail worker. I feel like that might have a tiny bit to do with it. Alright, anyway. I like how they're just like, yep, that sure happened. I still hate the name The Womb Cavern. Womb Cavern sounds like a person who is just learning how to write naughty scenes, is trying to explain them. I'm thinking of making one for you that I won't be able to give you, but I'll keep it safe for you. Puppet, that is so heartwarming. Absolutely, please, I would love that. For you to make it and just like name it after me and give it hugs whenever I am feeling sad. I would love that so much. Puppet, you are just the kindest person. I know have talked about Puppet a fair few times on this stream, but we're gonna talk about her again because she is the bestest. Puppet Ghost is also another PNG tuber. She does fantastic streams. If you like streams where somebody has like the sweetest, most calming voice ever, Puppet is great. I will usually come and like look in her streams, but she does fantastic art. She did the art for her PNG tuber and it is gorgeous. She does crocheting stuffs. I think Puppet has done some like hand cam stuffs, but her stuff is always just the nicest thing, and she is the sweetest person ever. So if you want another fantastic streamer to follow, please give Puppet a view. She is great. It takes a special kind of crazy, and I'm that kind of crazy because I'd rather work retail than do anything else. Ah, hey Dewey, you good? Probably not. I mean, Matheson, if you like retail, my friend, more power to you. I am not a fan of it, just because I don't like people. People get too close to me and they scare me. I think her voice is good for ASMR. I told her that on stream. 100%. Puppet, you would be great at it. If you do not already do it, you would be great at it. Yes, make her blush. Tell her how great she is. Puppet deserves to know. All my homies love Puppet. This door is locked. Yes. Alright, we must rotate. Rotato. Alright, hold on. Hey, there we go. Thank you, guys. Absolutely, Puppet. She is starting a cult on the side, so we should be cautious of her. Why would we be cautious of that? We are delighted that Puppet has started a cult. We are happy to hear. Puppet also deserves to be a cult leader. Do we have to take pictures of like all of them? What am I supposed to do here? We become gem bunnies. Little sparkly gem bunny sounds like the cutest thing ever. I would be a-okay with that. What am I meant to do here? No, not this. Look for a way into the abandoned house. Very good. Yes, very, very good. I can only spare so many steps to one cult leader. I can't be split between the two. Okay, so Puppet is our sister cult then. You can be Cult of the Bunny, you can be Cult of the Dragon, Puppet Goose. Bedazzled bunnies, that sounds so cute! Okay, I understand the door will not budge. What am I meant to do about this? Like, I see that you would like us to go that way, but I cannot go that way. Bedazzled bunnies just sounds adorable. Check. Okay. So, something reacted. Oh, hello. How about you? Dewey, girl, I need you to back the heck up. Ah, darn it. I was trying to dodge. I failed. All of your artistic draws, get on it. Make that fan art. It would be the cutest fan art. Ma'am, you are right up in my face. Oh, we're going to end up dying. Herbal medicine. Herbal medicine. I can't draw well, I don't know. Practice makes perfect. Now is a wonderful time to learn. Alright. Really, get out of the way! Alright, we're getting somewhere. Stay down! Stay down! The idea of a little gem bunny sounds so cute. I like how she's like floating in water. Haha! Oh dear! I like how Nui just stands there. Just, well, something's happening. They got twin emotes for both channels. What do you mean? We are the crystal buns. I mean, there are crystal ponies in My Little Pony, so that would be super cute. Okay, stop. So speaking of, because I think I talked about how Puppet utterly kicked butt the last time that we were doing playing Peak. I think we agreed on like this Tuesday. Puppet, Song, and I are going to be playing Peak because Peak got a new update. And the update looks super duper fun. It has like mushrooms that you can like bounce on, and spiders and zombies. So we are going to play some on Tuesday, and I am so excited. Hello. That person just got out of that like how I get out of bed. Just let me stutter down. You can have twin emotes for both channels is what I meant to say. That would be so cute. Oh dear. Dewey, get out of the way. Puppet, you and I shall discuss. That sounds so cute. I have started a complicated art piece. I need to get back to. It's based on Deodora. Perspective is hard, friend. Perspective is very, very hard. Oh no, we are full of water. Okay, hold on. Sacred water. Yes. Oh no, not that. Embers. Purifying embers. I feel like the embers we need a lot more of. Ow. Ma'am, please. This is highly inappropriate. Release me. This is a lot harder as time has gone on because the ghosties are getting a lot more bold. Like, this is a tiny, tiny arena. Are you down? Can I touch you? Oh, no, not. Okay, well, I was hoping that she was down, but now all I have done is get within her smacky range. Ray, friend! I just want to be touched by an angel, not a ghost bad touch. Yeah, no, this definitely feels like ghosty bad touch. Ma'am, please. Do what now? Alright. The ghost dropped something. It is an old metal key plate. Fabulous! Now we can move on. Alright, I have definitely got to upgrade this guy's camera. Because, holy crap. You inserted the key. We didn't open it, apparently. Hopefully not a weeping angel. Oh, weeping angels are scary. Weeping angels and Decidents terrify me. Don't blink. Yeah. Let's go in. Well, we could not. We don't have to. You got film. Hooray! I haven't seen Dallas today. I hope Dallas is doing well. Because it made me think about like how my blood sugar is doing. I believe Dallas also has diabetes. So I hope their blood sugar is doing well. Thank you for bringing up a traumatic experience I had watching Doctor Who when I was a kid. I'm glad to help. Please enjoy this pain and suffering. Alright, lens camera. Enhancements. Go there. Okay, I feel like we need to upgrade this. Output. Yeah, let's do that. Because lens camera freaking sucks. Film? No. Film? Well, we're using these. We want more of this Titan 90, because 90 seems really good. Alright, so we will try to get more Titan 90. Yeah, no, I think, so what is... I think we have talked about this before on what everyone's favorite Doctor is. Mine is 9 because I just love Eccleston. I think a lot of people really like 10. 10 is super duper popular, so is 11. I think Capaldi is nice. Oh, hey, I've seen this. Yeah, teapots. Teacups. Should we not be concerned about the television that is clearly still turned on? The screen is blurred with static. Why does this place have electricity? How does this place have electricity? I'm so confused. It is being held shut. I love the whole thing of like the door is being held shut by a powerful force. Is that powerful force by chance a rock? Oh, hello. What you doing? Oh, I'm hearing some very uncomfortable noises. Devin is my favorite, mostly because of Dory, Amy, and Diva. Whoa, wow, that guy just like slid into frame. That was cool. That Amy, Dory, and Diva are awesome. I love them so much. The dumb story between Amy and Dory warms my heart so much. They have the sweetest, kindest love story. Dory being just as devoted as he is as the last centurion, and Amy deciding to go back to live another life with him, even though they would it is so sweet. I love them so much. Where are we? I've gotten turned around. Was that a box? Was I supposed to open the box? No. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Here soon will be a wonderful time for us to take a break, go party, move around, and maybe eat some fish fingers and custard. Bishop makes a very, very good point. We should take our break. Okay, let me go ahead and do some stops here. Alright, everyone, we are going to take a 5-minute break. During this break, please remember, get up, move your body, do all sorts of things that make you feel good. Use the potty, because that's what I'm going to go do. And we shall be back in about 5 minutes. See you guys then. Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a good time on your break. I have apples. I have apples and peanut butter, and it is very much helping. I did not realize how hungry I was. So like, I never realize how hungry I am until somebody brings me food. And then I take a full bite and it's like, oh goodness, I am starving. So thank you to the moderators who have brought me food. Yes, very yummy. Oh, I don't know why, but fish finger sounds unappetizing compared to just fish stick. I have heard both phrases. Neither one has a whole bunch of like attachment for me, so both of them sound normal. Pork chops right now with mashed taters. What are mashed taters? What are taters? There's an old book lying on the bookshelf. It is written in very elegant handwriting. There's a peculiar custom in this country. It varies from region to region, but the root is the same. It is mysterious yet beautiful. In order to understand it, I traveled across the country before settling. Another term for potatoes. Oh, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are delicious. I traveled across the country before settling on this mountain. The beauty of the morning dew, the palpable heartbreak on the sun setting behind the mountain, and the grave and solemn night that envelops it. Oh, on the mountain, water itself is revered, but why? To try to understand this, I've made this mountain my home. I want to understand, so I'm going to move here. Good on you, friend. I don't think I would have done that, but you know. What are we trying to look at? Check what? Household altar has been enshrined at the top of the wall. The wind in this room has blackened and gives off an old smell. I don't think we want to go there. But I dare it works. You know, I have never heard them called taters. Thing? Ah! Oh, looks like she got another ride to the airport.
Really? Is that him?
I don't know, maybe.
It's just like that picture you were looking at.
Kazuya.
It is exactly the same as the picture from that photo album. Did Kazuya come here because of it too? Also, everyone, I am chewing. If anybody is hearing me chew, please let me know and I will adjust the mic. Because I do not think that's the kind of ASMR that anybody wants, which is just hearing me chew on things. Like, I think we have talked about this, that I have misophonia, and I hate hearing other people chew. Like, so, because I am autistic... Hello? We're just gonna back up a bit. Yes, yes, creep through the wall, because you can cheat like that. Where did they go? Taters, very good. I don't hear it. Okay, great. People cannot hear it. Perfect. That is my goal, is people to not be able to hear when I am chewing. Free food ASMR in this economy on stream, no less. Oh, Bunny, you spoiled us too much. Madison, you are always so silly. You are so sorry. Oh, that's a shame. Andy Bear. I don't hear it. Okay, perfect. As long as people are not hearing it. Nami ASMR though, everyone I meet says they hate it. I think for some people, it like scratches an itch in their brain and it feels really nice. And then for other people, it just does not feel nice. Oh, crap. Hello. Ah. Dewey, out the way, Dewey. Come on, we gotta get in here so we got a bigger arena to fight this thing. Where ya? Dewey! Dewey is going to get herself killed. That is my goal, to be the silly goose, even though Puppet is here. How could you? How dare you try to outdo the Puppet Goose? Dodge! Dodge! I would like to not be like Gohan. I would like to please dodge. Darn it. Yes, screen. These take so long to load. It gives you my title is Mama Court Jester, so I have to make jokes at some point. No, touch the person. You can absolutely be the Mama Court Jester, but I am afraid that puppet will forever be the puppet goose and the city goose. You will not take that title from the puppet. Also, to my mods, these apples are fantastic. 10 out of 10. Whatever apples you guys got, I love these. These are great. I very much live up to my name of my favorite stuff is like fruits and vegetables. There are 2 memorial tablets and a Buddha statue on the altar. Whoa! Well, the door is being held shut. But you know, I think for some people, ASMR just feels really nice to their brain. And then for other people, it just, like, for me... Come back here! Get back here! Transfix Kenji. Alright, bye Kenji. This is probably not gonna go for you. Like, I like hearing Puppet speak, because Puppet has like a nice soft soothing voice. But I do not like the ones where people are like making noises in my ear, and that is because of the misophonia. For me, with my misophonia, hearing like repeating sounds or like people chewing and stuff, that really messes with my misophonia. So talking, totally fine. Hearing like people like clicking on stuff, I don't like that. I do really love the ASMR of people like crunching things covered in wax or like cutting, excuse me, or cutting soap. I love soap cutting ASMR. So I guess I like some ASMR. I don't know, it is a... I'm trying to explain what I like. I like hearing certain ASMR and I like hearing Puppet talking. And that's all I've got for you. I do not know how well that helps with pointing down what I like, but that's what we have. Point of the matter is, if you like very kind voices, go listen to Puppet. I'm the temporary city goose when Puppet isn't here. Oh, well, you have to ask Puppet about that. Puppet, are you okay with Madison being the stand-in when you are not able to be here? My favorite apple so far is Gala because they are bigger and taste good. I'm going to be honest, I do not know what the translation of apples are to say what kind of apple this is. I have no idea. I also do not know what kind of apples they are because one of the moderators just brought me apples with peanut butter. So I don't know what they are. Postmortem photography has made its way over from the west along with the spread of the camera. I'm not soft-spoken, but I am sweet and innocent, I swear. Red apple, green apple, they are peeled. So I don't know. These apples do not have any skin on them. Are they sweet or sour? Very sweet. They are super duper sweet. They are delicious. Red. They are red apple. I don't know what kind of red apple. This apple is... the fro is made of fro. This apple is made of apple. It's an apple, I know that. When photography was still there, images of deceased helped surviving family members deal with their grief. Chances are it is a red delicious. I mean, it is delicious and it is red, so maybe. Postmortem photographs that still exist in Japan are used in the same methodology as their Western counterparts, but the significance seems to differ. Those taken in the Mount Kami region especially seem to embody a certain melancholic beauty. I believe these photos are the work of a scientist named Kunihiko Aso. Having researched photos of the other areas as well, it seems he was the one behind many of them. His surviving records indicate a determination to use photography to capture the soul. Seeing these strange and captivating photographs, I have come to believe he had some degree of success in doing so. Alright, I've got to run a small errand. I'll be right back. Be responsible, all of you. Puppet, you're in charge. Puppet's a great person to leave in charge. An old friend of mine used to call cameras Donny boxes. I'm not sure if he meant the... It's my turn with the sex box. She's my sex box and her name is Sony. Name that reference, everyone. I'm not sure if he meant it the subject appears trapped alone in the stack box when viewed through the viewfinder, or what. It is a Family Guy reference, yeah! I learned so much English by watching cartoons and other stuffs, so I know a lot of like old Family Guy, and King of the Hill and things like that. So yeah. At any rate, I find those words to have a certain resonance. I need more cutscenes so I can eat apple. But yes, it was very much a Family Guy reference. Unia? You guys married? My people need me. Okay. There's so much reading. The waters of this mountain are beautiful. A large volume of water flows from the lake at the summit, becoming rivers and waterfalls and enveloping the mountain in mist. Water covers everything. It is the source of this mountain's beauty as well as a sense of mystery. Go, Jesus, Rui! Stop clipping your hand through the freaking thing! No! All I see is just Rui's hand coming through the bookshelf. Water covers everything. It is the source of this mountain's beauty as well as a sense of mystery. According to the local tradition, Mount Ikami is where one could die a proper death. It has long been considered a spiritual spot, and the subject of much worship, making it a righteous destination for those seeking death. When the Mount Ikami sect taught that upon dying, people return to the water. Here on the mountain, water is considered the source of the soul. A person's soul is then said to return to the water upon death, rather than moving on to the afterlife. Those ready for death would gather at the mountain and return their lives to the water. Water connects everything. To look at this scenery, I can understand how if it is become a spiritual place, a place fit for passing from this world. I am glad I came here. The people on this mountain have a yearning for death. That is to say, they have a yearning for water and a yearning for nature. Life and death are both connected to water. There was a cassette tape. Oh, are we gonna listen to the cassette tape as well without any form of cassette player? I would not be surprised, considering how we can watch videotapes without any form of VHS. Makes me think of water betting and blood bending. Very much. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, alright. Hi, KG. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Magic the Gathering. It is a card game. I feel like you guys probably might know what it is. But it is a card game. And my moderators love to play it. And they have made decks for me. I like to play it, but I am usually very busy. Oh my goodness, more notes. We'll give the notes a moment. They are releasing an Avatar The Last Airbender set. And all of it looks so cool. But there was a special set that came out that I am very, very excited for. I think it was like Beatles, like Dead Beatles or something like that. It's an online company. And they do like collaborations. And for one of my moderators, they love Avatar The Last Airbender. They prefer the Korra series. I think the Korra series was super good. So we're really hoping that WotC will make a Korra series, but the like Dead Beatles place released a specialty thing, and we have it for him, and we are so excited for it to arrive. And they are making some secret layers. So we are going to get those secret layers for them too, because they love it so much. Like, they released a Hatsune Miku secret layer, and my moderators, who spoiled the ever-loving heck out of me, they got me the Hatsune Miku sets for all 4 seasons that they were released in the English and the Japanese, and they got them in foil and non-foil. So we very much like Magic the Gathering in this home. I saw a silhouette. I like both. I like the first one with Aang more. That's fair. I think Korra just had a really cool storyline. Well, if I ever get it, I need to make a deck with Godzilla and Miku. The Miku ones are hard to find. Moderators, have there been any Godzilla cards? I do not know. I saw a silhouette of a shrine maiden from within the mist that envelops the mountain. With great care, she made her way slowly up the mountain. Something about her seemed somehow unnatural. Well, yeah, no shit, she's probably a ghost. I've been told there are no more shrine maidens on the mountain now. Long ago, many maidens were murdered here. Perhaps they were returned to the water. Would that then imply that they are trapped within the mist? You all have so many interesting questions. There are, I have seen them. Oh, cool. Oh, there are some Godzilla cards. Thank you, Bishop. It is said that human sacrifice was once practiced throughout this region. Rather than returning people to the water upon death, the ritual involved so-called placing pillars in special reliquaries and sending them into the water while still alive. That sounds awful. It was the role of shrine maidens to become such pillars. They would take on the memories of dying and therefore return to the water themselves. In doing so, it was believed that the subjects would continue living on as pillars. In Japan, there was once a sect of Buddhist monks who would enter themselves into the boxes buried underground for the sake of enlightenment. These monks were said to show they were still alive by ringing bells and chanting. This practice may be related. But what did the maidens who became pillars fear or hope to appease? There are various teachings in Japan about the afterlife, known as the netherworld, or the hereafter is located. Some teachings say it is above the mountains or across the sea, while others name it lies underground within the very earth itself. Here on the mountain, it is said to lie within the water, implying a cross link between water and death. The pillars within the reliquaries would be in place close to death, but will go on living. Perhaps it was the special reliquaries that allowed them to evade death and continue living frozen in time. It is thought that perpetuating these pillars are allowing those close to death to live longer lives. In a sense, it is believed that proximity to death helped to develop a resistance to it. Doctors are gonna live for forever! Ikoria had Godzilla skins / alt art cards. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean Godzilla and Miku are both very, very popular when it comes to Japan. So if you have anything that is happening, like especially with the moon folk, or returning to those areas, you'll get a lot of those similar crossovers because they are considered to be like just very, very popular for the country. A doll just fell over. One of these days, I will let go before one of the things grabs me. Probably not anytime soon. Is our neck just stretching? Also, I feel like Fortnite has so many fun collaborations. Something's gonna pop out of us like a Jack in the Box. Oh, hello! What you doing, friend? Oh, creepy. What deed? The ghost left behind a notebook when it disappeared. Mount Ikami seems to have been both revered and feared as a mountain of death, where only those prepared to die may enter, and those who visited are never allowed to leave. Our girl Yuri leaves in and out all the time. She's got a multi-pass. Visitors to the mountain have to pass through the shrine grove at the foot of the mountain, with the shrine maidens kept strict watch in allowing only the qualified, that is, the dying, to enter. Today, the shrine at this grove has been rebuilt as an inn, whose innkeeper kindly let me borrow records for the time period. The records of the time period. The record showed the shrine's final year list one individual who was able to leave the mountain alive. Kunihiko Aso. After taking his postmortem photographs, it seems he was invited to the mountain to photograph the maidens. I have heard his research into the hereafter allowed him to develop a special camera. If I could see these photos of the shrine maidens taken with the special camera, I am certain I could come closer to unraveling the mysteries of Mount Ikami. When invited to the mountain, it is said he was allowed into a house visited only by a select few individuals. If I were invited to the mountain, would I be able to reach this place too? I truly wish I could. Yeah, we didn't go upstairs, everyone. Our neck just stretched like a giraffe. Mist is pouring into the room. We should get out of here. Where's Rui? Did we lose Rui again? I'm going to be so mad if we somehow lost Rui for like the third time. Because I'm not seeing Rui anywhere. Darn it, Rui. Okay, there she is. Just, you know, appear out of nowhere. I'm just happy that she showed up. Alright, can we leave? The door is being held shut. Well, crap. Can we leave? Oh, look at that! That's reassuring. Okay, I got to say, because of how long that took to happen, it lost any chance of being scary and just looked like the person was trying to do the worm and not doing a great job at it. Just, I see the effort that you were making. You didn't do a great job, buddy. Ah, that's you. Oh, that is a long list. Hold on, Cinder. Let me try to get away from this dude real quick. Come here, friend. I have Eminem, Ariana Grande, Ice Spice, Snoop Dogg, Optimus, Jack Skellington, Peter Griffin, and I have Homer Simpson. Wow, yes, so many people in Fortnite. I did not realize Fortnite has so many peoples. And now we must touch.
I made it. At last. She's waiting for me inside this house. I must hurry.
Did this man get catfished to death? That's really messed up. Like, usually when you get catfish, you just like lose your life savings, not your life.
You came for me. Will you end yourself with me? After all this time.
There is a note. On the way to the summit, I found a photo on a small line path with spider lilies. I love spider lilies. I just like flowers, even though I'm allergic to them. I just love flowers. The path seemed to head into the forest, but has become overgrown and is unpassable. Could it lead to that mansion and the only the invited can find? It is different from other post-mortem photographs. I can only describe it as being beautiful. It had a beauty and a sadness unlike the others I've seen. Was she alive? As soon as I thought of how beautiful she was, I was bound. I heard the whispers of love from the photograph. They were the words of a curse. Love after death. I must go to that place. My heart has been captivated. My good sir, you would have been so easily catfished. Alright, how do we get out of here? Marvel, DC, and other franchises? Holy crap. Oh, hey, it's you again. Oh, wow, you hit Rui. I'm not a fan. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, like, I don't think a door is going to do much to stop this, but on the odd chance that it does. I know Fall Guys has so many things together. I really like playing Fall Guys. I think I talked about this. I used to play Fall Guys a whole bunch when I was practicing getting back into streaming with my moderators. And the issue with me playing Fall Guys is I just ask so many questions to you guys while I am playing it, because I would get so bored in between the rounds. Like, especially if I had, like, qualified super duper quick, I would get super duper bored just waiting. Fall Guys has their own mode? What? I feel like I am not familiar enough with Fortnite to understand just all the stuff that they have going on. Also, I'm so glad I was able to inadvertently knock Louis out so that way Rui cannot get in the freaking way. Just know, Rui, you stay over there. You'll be a good person. You'll stop trying to get in the way. Damn it. They have dig and rocket racing? Yeah, no, I was unaware that Fortnite had so much going on. Perhaps if we just keep this box in between us. Just you, me, and this brick wall I built between us. Herbal secret? No, herbal medicine. We have enough herbal medicine that we can probably be relatively fine. Rock band? How do you play rock band? So I really want to know who this dude is and like why he was so mad at all of the shrine meet. Yep, this is what I want to do. I want to open this in the middle of this to look at the kimono. Oh, hi, Rui. What are you doing here? Alright, cool, Rui. Well, that was a delightful situation. We were not what? Speak up, I cannot hear you. Oh, this must be the way out. Okay, cool. Alright, everyone, time to leave. We had a lovely time. We would like to leave now. Nope, alright. I was really hoping we could just bypass that. Yes, you are so very afraid. So I wonder what is the way that you are actually like supposed to play this. In terms of like not getting immediately smacked by the ghosties. Because I have just been tanking a lot of these hits. Rui, get your face out of the way. Come on, bring on your little. Oh, alright. Ah, yes, we had to make sure we had her knees. That is what we are missing. Out of curiosity, how long do you think it is going to take us to beat Fatal Frame? Oh, I thought you were dead. I'm sorry. Get up! Well, I guess she is already dead, but I thought she was like finished. I thought the battle was finished. Also, is everyone still enjoying Fatal Frame? Like, I think with Fatal Frame, we are mostly just using it to talk, which I don't feel is a bad thing, but like if you guys are not enjoying Fatal Frame, then we do have other options. So, how are we doing with Fatal Frame? Are we still enjoying it? Come here, you. Madame, I need you to please. Bishop, would you mind putting a report on that, on how everyone is feeling about Fatal Frame? Move, Rui. It's still fun, nowhere near scary since it just turned into a big joke. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was any point where we could make this scary anymore, which I don't think is a bad thing. Also, to the mod that brought me the peanut butter and the apples, I did end up eating all of the peanut butter. Thank you. I was told that I needed some food in my system, so they gave me like a fair amount of peanut butter. And at first I was like, this feels like a lot of peanut butter. I do not know if I can eat all of this peanut butter. But no, I did. I did end up eating all of the peanut butter. Hold this up. Thank you, Bishop. They know your tummy better than you do. They do. They do. There will be plenty of times to where, if they are going to like get a new food, they will take a bite of it first, and then tell me if I would like it or not.
Just what is going on in this mountain?
So it'll be, hey, Buns, we have this for you. And I will go, oh, am I going to like it? And then one of them will take a bite first and tell me. And they have like 100% accuracy rate of going, no, you will not like this, or yeah, you're going to like this. And most of the time, I still want to at least try it. But like I said, they have 100% accuracy rate. I am very, very lucky to have such wonderful moderators in my life. They help keep me alive. Ren and Ruri set out to find the folklorist's house, relying on clues from a video recording device. As they passed through the Shrine of Dolls, a white-haired girl from Ren's dreams appeared. She asked why he didn't bring her token, then vanished. Ren and Ruri arrived at the Veiled House, where they discovered several of Keiji Watarai's writings on the customs and beliefs surrounding Mount Ikami. They escaped the house only to see it vanish in a thick layer of mist. We got another bee! The princess has royal taste testers. I know! I like the jokey atmosphere of this game. At times it's trying so hard to be serious or scary, I find it hilarious. I'm with you. I am with you. There have been... Oh, I think we played that one on normal difficulty instead of the hard kind. I think that's why that one was more difficult. Hi, Noble! How are you? And other times it's like, hey, look, boobs! Yeah, yeah. After being brought back from the mountain, Haruka disappeared again. This time, she seemed to be led away by the ghost of her friend Fuyuhi. Yuri recalls one more open case from Hisoka's file, a missing young girl named Miui Hanasaki, who went to Mount Ikami in search of her mother. Yuri takes Miui's token with her and sets out for the mountain, hoping that the key to all their disappearances will be waiting there. How are you doing tonight, Nova? Miui Hanasaki. It says here she went to Mount Ikami looking for her mother. I can use the photo to find her trace, which will show me exactly where she went. Onward! Is this the poor man Silent Hill F? It truly seems like it. It truly feels and seems like it, yes. Alright, we're going down this way. Whole bunch of the hidden shrine and all of that good stuffs. Proceed. I'm so happy we gave her a longer skirt than what she originally came with. No, the other hidden shrine. Hidden shrine, bit of a cult, that's of people are dying, camera obscura, gotcha! Miui Hanasaki at this station. Love a bit of cult. Well, I hope you love a bit of cult, that's what we've got going on here. And also, Puppet Goose is developing her own cult. Oh, hello everyone. How are you guys? Puppet is going to be a wonderful cult leader. She is kind. Take 100 shutter chance shots. I hope I'm made aware of this. Of the cult? I'm sure you will have a lovely role to play. I like how this one walks. Just stumpy, stumpy, stumpy. The cult for my fiance. Like I said, you will have a wonderful role in her cult, I am sure. Oh, down she goes. Where are we meant to be going? Back that way? Why would you put it behind me? Clearly I was going the right way. Alright, turning around. Why am I not leading this cult devoted to her? You gotta bring that up with her. I am not sure, friend. Hi, Asuka! I'm doing well. How are you, friend? The cult is happening in her chat. We are just a sister cult of hers. So, you're gonna have to take it up with the other cult leaders, my friend. Though we did agree that gem bunnies would be an adorable way to have the two cults be together. There's so much stuff here. Alright, let's see if we can pick... I am still waiting for the day that we can try to dodge when one of the hand comes out to grab us. I'm good. What are you playing? We are playing Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black Waters, I believe. It is a game that is meant to be scary, but for the most part has just been very, very funny. And a little bit like over-sexualized. My mother left me when I was 3 years old. I barely remember her. She hugged me, then she disappeared into the sunset. There was nothing I could do. I cried staring at the sunset. Why did I just watch her go? Why did I let her go? Where did I come from? Where did I go? That darn bastard Cat Nigel. I just can't wait for her. I have to go. There are some things I want to tell her when I see her. She left when you were like 3. How are you even going to remember what she looks like? It looks like the power is on. I can use the control panel. Is this not the control panel? You push the cable car switch. It started moving. Onward! Are you guys fans of Dungeon Meshi? Or Delicious in Dungeon, I think is the English name for it. It is such a good anime. I watched the dub of it and the sub of it. And I honestly really enjoyed the dub. The English voice actors for it were really nice. Cause it had Food the Dungeon. Yeah, it is so good. But like I really like the one voice actor, Pro ZD or Song Cho. I think he just does a great job in everything that he does. He is also the voice actor for Moose in the new Ranma 1/2. I also just really like Ranma 1/2. Why was I talking about this? Oh, right. The end of that first season ends with them going on a train car deeper into the dungeon. I was curious as to where we got here, why we were here. Not everyone! I did it! I dodged! Aren't you guys proud of me? We didn't get grabbed this time! We did it! Wait, what? No, I want to take this item. Oh my goodness, we finally managed to do that! Also, quick time check. 7:13. When are you guys hearing this? Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Oh, purifying embers. Very nice. But yeah, he's also Abby in K-pop. He is! I love Pro ZD. He voices an important character in One Piece and a oh, he voices Ratatasker. Okay. I read a Squirtle, and it's just like, he's in the Pokemon game? Very nice. Okay, great. So we are still doing pretty good for having made... Darn it! I was busy knocking on wood. How dare you, Ghosty? How dare you? But it seems like the changes that we have made have been working very well. I have decided to leave the preview on because I really like seeing when things pop up, and because I have the auditory processing disorder, I am not super good at just recognizing when certain things have happened. So I prefer to be able to see it. He was a Pokemon character now. I have returned safely from my errand now, despite traffic trying to use me as Frogger. Quick question to all my people who drive out there. Who has the right of way to the crosswalk? The pedestrian or the person turning? Or the person turning? Fun fact, you'll never guess it. Bun, you don't have to know because you can't see over the dashboard anyway. But after last night, Subnautica, you should probably... Why am I catching strays while somebody's trying to run you over? Welcome back, Madison. I'm glad you're okay. But like, what did I do? I'm not the one who tried to run you over. Chat, why am I catching strays for this? Chat, why am I catching strays, Nightbot? Hey, wanna join the Discord? Just take your Nightbot, I appreciate you. But yeah, no, I didn't even do anything. We're going the wrong way, but I would like to explore regardless. But please do not get hit by a car. That sounds bad for your health. Okay, no, this is definitely not the right way. I need to go... Yeah, well, I am trying. We are trying to look for... Mew? Mew? It might be Mew. Okay, so we went that way. Let's go this way. What is in here? Proceed? Darn it. Because people not knowing how to drive remind me of your driving in Subnautica. The fish wanted to die! Nightbot, want to hit Bunable with strays when she's not streaming? Then join the Discord! Nightbot, I see you're trying to throw shade at the bunny. Here's how you can do it all the time. He voices Mustard, an important shield character in Sword and Shield for Sword. Sword and shield. Freaking English. I hate trying to pronounce words. Yes, there you go. Okay, cool. I remember that somebody told me that the way I was pronouncing it was wrong initially. So I was trying to figure out the proper way. Because I think I was pronouncing the W. Thank good night, but I will continue to throw strays out for the rest of the night. Why? Be mad at the people that tried to hit you. I didn't do nothing. Madame, back up. Where you at? No, both work. Sword and sword? Oh, okay. You can say it with him. So I can say sword and sword. Okay. Touch! Touch! Boop. I love the idea of just running up to these shrine maidens and boop! Spooky. Well, that went well. Anyway, what's over here? This is the way that you should go. That's nice. Anyway. No, I want to pick up the item. Pick up the item. We got more film. We like film. I will say, the entire idea of having to use cameras... The door is shut tight. Alright, well. The entire idea of having to use cameras rather than being able to actually fight is so interesting. This is beautiful! This is such a pretty place! Look at all the lanterns! I love old shrines. I got some mirror stone. You know, I'm Gotcha! I've gotten so much better with my reaction time. What? Who? Huh? Oh, hi! Excuse me! I'm so glad I do not... Dang it! Can you not? Do not the bunny! Leave the bunny alone! The murder mansion is Resident Evil. Just a shame everything inside is trying to kill you. The murder mansion was a difficult place. Where you at? Come here, you. I like how she appears to be dancing. Like, it is very, very pretty. Where you at? Ma'am, you get out of those. Gotcha! Can I touch you? Let me touch you. Nope. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you are dead? She's doing something. Get you set up with a good Osu. Oh, Osu! Osu is so hard. I would love to play Osu, but I am not good enough to play Osu. You all know my reaction time is that of like an Asadotl. I am not good enough to play Osu. We'll have to start me off on like the easiest things ever, and then slowly like work my way up. Pick up what? Oh! I am... That's why you start with the lower difficulties. I mean, I stand by, I used to play COD. I really, really liked COD. One of my favorite things was going into free-for-alls and getting the highest score and making people real mad because I would get on mic and tell them good game, and then they would get so mad at me because they would think I was a little kid. Like, nothing makes people angrier than hearing a sweet little bunny hop on mic and say, "Good game, thank you for playing with me," when their KD is utter trash. It makes them very, very mad. Especially because, like, my tag would just be, like, a bunch of, like, sparkles all over it. And you got to the point where you could, like, put your guns as, like, sparkly things. So I had, like, a glitter gun that had the pansexual flag on it, and that really made people mad. Black Paper Moon from Soul Eater. Soul Resonance is one of my favorite songs ever. 12-year-old Medicine probably would have raged hearing that, but now I'm 40 and do not give a shit. Isn't that the good part about growing up? Is you stop caring about what other people think. Where are we going? I feel like I am going in circles. Am I? Oh, alright, well, we're apparently going the right way. Gotcha! Oh, there's a woman! Oba-chan! Wait! The whole game is a lot of circles, it's okay. It really is, though. No, you know what, I'm good. I don't want to go outside. No, I do not want to go outside. Son of a... Alright, fine. I do not want to go outside. Well, that's totally bad. I will say, I have noticed that the more that I do streaming, the more that my inherent accent comes back. Like, I feel like if we compare my like my first few streams to where I am now, I am a lot more comfortable with the way that I speak, and you can just hear a lot more of my accent. I think it might also have something to do with the fact of my social media manager and I talking our native language a whole bunch. Because I never want to, like, get to a point of I struggle with my native language, which is always a dangerous thing. Because if you start talking in one language for too long, like, you don't lose your native language, but you definitely get to a point to where it is a little harder to, like, speak in it. And I do not want to ever lose my native language. But the more that I talk to her and the more comfortable I get, the more I start to sound like my native language. I forgot to ask Puppet, did everyone behave? We love the accent. I mean, I think we behaved. Quite a few people mad because I had the dual wield Cap 40s with the pink kawaii skin with tap people. Fair, very fair. I loved Kunish so much. Kunish was always the character that I chose to go with just because he was huge and I loved him. So I used Kunish. And then I forget who I used on the other side because I had a skin that was the Archangel from that one Blizzard game, and I just loved that. And then later on, I got the Alucard skin for Black Ops, so I was playing that one because I just loved killing people as Alucard because it's Alucard. Why wouldn't you? As Raimin's glance allows it to see the hearts of those returning to the water. The maidens take their pain, their sins, and all their secrets to ease their passing. Maidens whose hearts are full are made into pillars. The secrets taken on by the shrine maidens are sealed in the reliquaries. Skirty. With them, and that they might never find a way back outside. Well, that sounds awful. I love the Alucard skin. It was... right in front of you. Can't you see me? What Black Ops were you playing? Good question. Well, excuse me. Bishop, what Black Ops were we playing? Because I would play with Bishop and Rook. Bishop, do you remember? Oh, I thought we were done, sorry. Oh, we are done. Darn it, woman! I don't remember. The one before this last one, I think? If I do, is it from the last few years? I think so. It was before Black Ops, I think. Modern Warfare 2. Yep, it was that one. Thank you. Yes, it was the Modern Warfare 2 reboot. Also, I loved bombs so much, so I would put down like the landmines, and all of my kill streaks were bombs, especially on the free-for-all. It made people so mad because if I was playing free-for-all, I would just throw out bombs everywhere and then farm kills because people would get close and want to be mad at me. So they would run after me, and then it was just, you would just hear the click sound, and then boom, they're gone. Okay, perhaps we do need to watch to figure out where the heck we're supposed to be going. Lead us! Where are we going? Are you going through that door? I mean, it was a while ago that we played. So we stopped playing because people got like, mind you, Call of Duty is always going to be toxic. That is just Call of Duty, unfortunately. But the newest, they got to a point where the new game came out and you couldn't just play the old one anymore. You couldn't play the old one. You had to download the new one, and it took up so much space on your console. And they like made the other game like super duper just hard to play. And it just wasn't fun anymore. And we really just did not like the kind of practices that they were doing. So we just decided we were not going to play it anymore. Your playstyle definitely would have rage, would have caused my assault level to increase. Probably, yeah. I feel like we are just going round and round in circles. Okay, so this seems correct. But like I said, I just had a really nice time of sending out bombs and making people mad. Gotta love them not compressing. Yeah, it did not make us happy. Okay, I think we have just gone in a circle. What? Call of Duty? Toxic? No way. As I have said, I am not allowed to play League of Legends. I have talked to the moderators about it a few times, and the social media manager, and they have all said the same thing, which is I am not allowed to play League of Legends. Which I have tried to look at some of the stuff. It's yeah. I will say it seems like not Call of Duty. It genuinely feels like Overwatch is less toxic than Call of Duty has been in recent years. Yeah, we meant to be going. But I hope everyone enjoy. Okay, so we need a Kamiya flower. League is only fine if you. I don't know what those words mean. What's Adam? Shadow touched. Touch not the black water. All random or middle. What do those words mean together? To immerse in such darkness is to melt and rot away. Only those who wish for death can endure such agony. We shadow touch are all bound for death. We shall carry the reliquaries and submerge them in black water until we have two rotted away. The black water must not be allowed to overflow. Like, I know what all random all middle, like, I know those words individually. What do they mean together in this context? You play a game with only the middle name with all random characters. That sounds difficult. It's like if you play Smite and only play Arena. I have never played Smite. What is Smite? Is Smite another MOBA? Every time I hear about MOBAs, every time it is always just the, hey, have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Don't freaking play that. The Shadow Spring, the source of the black water. To contain the Shadow Spring, to prevent that black water from bursting forth, Mount Ikami must be bolstered with reliquaries. Maidens across the shrine of the ephemeral to the shrine on the water of the boat of the passage to become the great pillars. Caskets are used so as not to taint the mountain soil. Reliquaries are used to protect the purity of the water. The waters of Mount Ikami are the source of the sword. The pure water must be protected, the brass water must not be allowed to overflow. Water. So much water. Yeah, water there, water everywhere, water, water. Can I? Door? Nope. Alright. Well, I was hoping we could go through that door, but apparently we cannot. Alright. Hello, invisible wall. Why can I not go that way? I can probably get onto the boat from here. Then get onto the boat. Alright, or do not get onto the boat. Normal League has a mid lane, bottom lane, and top lane, and everyone is playing a random character, or so for the most part, you're on the same playing field. Smite is basically League with a different coat of paint. Smite is another MOBA where you play as gods and deities. Can you play as Jesus? Cherry Blossom and the Moon. You should know the answer to that question because— oh, that's no fun! If I am playing a MOBA where I get to be deities, why can I not be all of the deities? Also, can you imagine how cool those attacks would be? Like, just an ultimate of forgiveness would be so funny and so cool. Just have upgrades like Retribution. I still don't know where we are supposed to be going. I have been trying to like find the things that we are looking for, but Madison, we have to be nice. We cannot judge an entire group of peoples. And also because that'll get me banned. Be nice. I stand by though. Being able to use certain attacks would be awesome. Cinda, I am not going to say that out loud, but that would be hilarious. Like, he could have some really cool attacks, I am just saying. Like, I am not even being like, dude, there would be some really cool attacks. I swear a piece of the wall just appeared. You know, we have a map. Why am I not using it? Okay. I have a map. Have I used the map? No. How did we get... wait. Wow, this really is like Silent Hill F. I have finished the drive. Oh, I am so happy you made it, Essay Phineas. And thank you for the well wishes. Those who are to be pillars are placed into the quarries filled with the black water. The man lays in the black water. This is not death, but an internal sleep. She shall not age, but stay as she was, an immortal flower. Yeah. Cinder, that sounds fantastic. Sleeping in the black water brings dreams of death endlessly repeating. When the maiden can stand no more, her body dissolves and her role as a pillar is ended. Only the strongest maidens become an immortal flower. Via this eternal suffering, we become eternal, such is our role in appeasing the Shadow Spring. Great! That sounds great. So now I need to find something to put in here. Oh, hi, Budgie! Thank you so much for looking! I hope your game goes well! Just FYI, everyone, Pudge is also a fantastic person to watch. He does lots of similar games to what I do in horror games, but he just has a wonderful personality and he is super funny. And he actually has a redeem that is just me saying fuck. It is hilarious. So, much akin to Puppet, if you are looking for another great streamer, check out Pudgy. Okay, so we have gone this way. Now we shall go this way. Alright. Nope, that is the camera. Where are we going? Okay, have we gone this way? No. I do not know why maps are just like my greatest difficulty. Oh yeah, that's helpful. Alright, cool. Let's go this way. I swear we have already been here. Have we not? Oh, no, we haven't, because we can grab this. Okay. I'm glad to get all these resources, but I would be more glad to get the items we are looking for. Oh, hello. He did indeed kill all of them. It was a tragedy. Well, stop that. Dodge. No, I'm fine. You do not need to cleanse my soul. You can leave my soul completely soiled. It is fine. I am happy with who I am as a person. I am fine. There is no need for that. Are you dead? Okay. No, darn it! Let me boop you on the face. The voice acting is so hilariously exaggerated. It is hilarious. What is in here? Oh, this is new. It has felt like we have been running. I thought they said that they don't use. Oh, they do use cascades. I misunderstood. The Blackwater must not be allowed to overflow. The Blackwater is the netherworld itself. Should the pure water ever be tainted by the Blackwater, a calamity shall surely occur. The world of the living shall become the netherworld. Also, quick check, 738. The souls of man shall rot, and those who would be returning to the water shall become the dead. The Blackwater must not be allowed to overflow. This just literally sounds like do not mix like sewage water with your drinking water. Which, is that not just like common knowledge? Alright, we're doing great on this then. I do not wish to join you. No, thank you. There shall be no joining you. Joining does not seem to be necessary. Come back here. Do not think that because you can sink through walls you will beat me. Come here, you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. She wants to be scary. Where'd she go? Oh, that's not fair. You died outside the door. She was inside the door when we did this. That's not fair. Oh, because I know some of you have wanted to know since I built it. The shower chair that I got is working wonders. It is super nice because my joints do not get nearly as tired anymore. And it is just super helpful to be able to take the showers without worrying that like a part of me might dislocate. We did have to adjust it. That way my feet would not swing when I was trying to shower. But it works super well now. I know Madison was concerned at the amount of extra screws left over. I do not know why there were so many screws left over, but it seems to be solidly put together. Alright, we can now go this way. Turning back around. I found this account on TikTok that has Ivo Robotnik just being unhinged freely. Cinder, that was so many words together and I do not understand them. Shower chair for the win. Absolutely shower chair for the win. Use your mobility aids. Ceremonial flowers. Pretty. Can we go this way? No. Okay. But yes, mobility aids are the best. I think I was talking with Shio about it. But like, so I am not a bunny that will ever have baby bunnies. But there are these things called pregnancy pillows. And they are meant for people that are pregnant, and it like envelops their body and creates support. I have two of them. I have one in like my little play area, and I have one on my bed. But you can like snuggle up to them, and they support your joints. So nice. I love mine so much. They are either Eggman or Eggman's father. He is just locked in a cell. Interesting. Wasn't that us when we first started? Also, where are we going? There's so many pathways here. Oh yeah, this is where we started! Interesting! It sees him being a menace to the guy who watches him. That's fun. Oh, this is a boss arena. Well, crap. This isn't good. But yeah, this is where the whole game started. Yep. Alright, ladies, let's do this. Dodge. There's one behind me, I am pretty sure. That one just popping up, just haha! Darn it, I adjusted too late. Overkill! No, please get down here so I may touch you. Oh, can we just not? Okay, there we go. So we do not know who Eggman's father is. We just know his grandfather is Gerald Robotnik and his cousin Maria. Oh yeah, because Maria is the little brown girl that, was she together with Shadow? Bunny, we need their consent first. Dead girls can't say no. This is fine. Where was I meant to go in here? Is this a door? Is there a door? Where is the pathway here? She was Shadow's best friend. Oh! Okay, then I have misunderstood their relationship. I still have no idea where I am going. I have taken us into a giant circle. Find the key. His hedgehog. That is wonderful. He better not cut himself on that sweet, sweet edge. I have not found a single key on any of this. Oh my word. Alright, which way did we go? Like, one would think that after a certain point, we would start to find out where we are supposed to go. Okay, nope, I gotta turn around. Alright, and we go this way. I'm just going to say, everyone, it is just very, very hard to navigate here. Also, we are nearing 7:45. Do we have an idea of who we would like to... Okay, we can't go there either. Do we have an idea of who we want to raid tonight? Okay, so none of these work, so we have to turn back around. Turn around. I would say Puppet, but she is here or was here. Fair? I mean, if we do not have any recommendations, then we will take a look. Okay, so from here, where are we? So I don't think we can go through that one. Alright, I think these are our other two options. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to go that way, but it does not look like we can. And we cannot go that way. How did we get over there? Did we go back up? Is that what we did? I don't even remember how we got to these places now. Because we can't even get there. My word. There is so much that is happening with this game and I just never know where we are supposed to be. Because we have tried all of those places. And I don't think we can go here. Yeah, because I think this one leads to just another door. Yeah, because that one needs the Kamiya flower. Oh my word. Okay, turning back around. Alright everyone, well with this, because we have a bit more time and this seems to just be taking us in circles, I think we are going to go ahead and try to find out who we are going to raid. Because usually when we go raid... Also, we have raid emotes now! Hold on, where are they? Oh, hold on, look everyone, we have raid emotes this time! So, I am very excited for that. We have emotes! Alright. But yes, so I do think it would be nice if now when we go to raid, if I could actually like stick around for a few moments on this one, because usually I just decide to I usually have to go eat, but I have had a little bit of apples, so at least like 12 minutes or so sounds like it would be nice. So give me one moment. I am going to close out the Fatal Frame and turn off my controller. There we go. The controller does not want to be turned off. I'm just saying. Hi, Bimbo! Alright, snooze the ad break. Okay, raid. Who are we going to raid? Let's see. Well, it does say that Puppet is actually up right now. So we can just go raid Puppet. Oh, I think she is doing a art raffle. So here, let me see. Alright, we will raid Puppet. I did not realize she was up right now, so we will do that. Alright everyone, I would just like to say, first and foremost, thank you to all of our mods. Our mods keep us safe, our mods feed me. Our mods are the reason that I was able to get out of bed today, so thank you to our mods! Thank you to all of our lurkers, regardless of what Twitch says. We think that you guys are the best, and we forever appreciate everything that you guys do. Thank you to all of our chatters. You give us such wonderful, wonderful moments. Yay, confetti! And thank you to everyone that has donated. Thank you to everyone that takes a look at my phone. You guys are so very, very kind and generous, and you make my day every single time. So, with that, let's go ahead and get ready to raid Puppet. I'm going to give us just a moment. I love how I never know how many of you guys there are until we get ready. Ooh, 8 people! Alright everyone, let's do this!